Today's main target audience was the diabetic population, with information distributed on the dangers of eating sugar-free labelled products. According to the GHA's Diabetic Nurse Specialist, Susan Edwards, these kind of items tend to be higher in carbohydrates, which when eaten actually turn into sugar.
Anything that is labelled as sugar-free or has added to it things like artificial sweeteners and more fat. And adding more fat to food also increases the problem with the weight gain, which adds to problems to the diabetic population. And then adding artificial sweeteners can actually give you problems like diarrhea. So it's no benefit to the person with diabetes eating diabetic products.
Today is an awareness day, but just how informed do you think the Gibraltarian public is?
We've had students from the School of Health Studies going out to the public and actually asking them. And funnily enough, a lot of the people are very well aware of looking at the labels and what they want to buy. And it's the younger generations that we have to aim for, because the older population, because they may have problems with blood pressure and they've come to educational programs, and with diabetes and they've come to educational programs, they are more aware of looking at the products that they're actually buying.
So what advice or what kind of tips can you give to people when they're reading labels in a supermarket when they're out shopping?
What happens is when you look at a label and the label says carbohydrates, of which sugars are a certain amount, people think that that is the amount of sugar that's in the actual product. But what we have to look at is the actual total amount of carbohydrates, because those, when they get digested, will get converted to sugar. So that is where the problem lies, especially in the diabetic population. And then we also have to look at the fat content, because anything that is high in fats, whether it's saturated or unsaturated fats, that will affect the weight of the person that's eating the products. If we compare products that say sugar-free, a sugar-free product and a normal product, and we look at the carbohydrate content of both of them, the sugar-free product has 68 grams of carbohydrate. So those will be converted to sugar when they get digested, whilst a normal product has 60 grams of carbohydrate. So the one that's telling you it's sugar-free has more carbohydrate than the one that is not sugar-free. So a diabetic patient would come and choose the sugar-free product, when in actual fact there is no reason why they couldn't be having any other normal product.
High sugar, salt and fat contents were also flagged up as common issues in a modern-day diet. But the main message today was to eat in moderation.